Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining the Takween Accelerator Demo Day. My name is Eileen Brewer, and I am the director of the Takween Accelerator. Myself and a few others will be giving you all kinds of wonderful information this evening. Our accelerator is based in Iraq, so all of the startups you're going to hear tonight are from the Kurdistan region and Iraq. The Takween Accelerator intends to speed up the growth of companies all across Iraq with the focus on those that are tech-enabled to improve the development of the private sector and job creation. And now for the fine print and a word from our sponsors. The Takween Accelerator is part of the Yanhad project, which aims at promoting civic engagement and entrepreneurship for youth in Iraq, funded by the European Union and the Crisis and Support Center of the French Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs. The project is implemented by Expertise France with the support of American University of Iraq, Suleimani. This is the format that we'll be doing this evening, or good morning, I should say, or this morning. We will have some opening remarks from 3 people, and then we will have Bassem give an overview of the program that the 12 startups have just completed. And then we will show the startup pitches. We'll have the winners announced, and then we'll have a few closing remarks. This event was originally blocked for a 2-hour segment. We believe we'll be able to get out in about just under an hour and a half. All of this could not happen without the team of Takween. There's 4 of us. We're actually supporting this program from 3 different countries. We've been working together since June, and most of us haven't even had a chance to meet in person yet. We have Pat Klein with us tonight. He is the Accelerator Advisor and also the Entrepreneurship Initiative Director for the university. I'm the director of the Accelerator, and we have Bassem with us, and he is the Accelerator Manager responsible for all the programming. And we have Ahmed Mufti with us, and he is our Ops and Comms guy. So he's the one that's doing all the work behind the scenes to make sure that this program is delivered perfectly. We want to take a moment to thank the judges that have taken their time and volunteered to judge these 12 startups. We have Ali Al-Shahal, who is the investment manager for the Iraqi Angel Investors Network. We also had Hassan Hatter, who is the founder and managing partner at Plus Venture Capital, a new fund that is focused on the MENA region. Laura Olivier, executive director of the Iraq Tech Ventures. Patrick Riley, who is the managing partner of the Global Accelerator Network Ventures Fund, and Pierre Tachot, who is an entrepreneurship expert representing Expertise France. All 5 judges are judging all 12 of the startups and had a very strict rubric to score against, which I'll show you a little bit about a little later. Now I'm going to turn it over to our speaker, Nazreen.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, actually. My name is Nasreen Gaddah, and I work with Expertise France on the Yanhad project as an entrepreneurship project officer. And I would like to welcome everyone and take the chance to thank especially Takween's team, Eileen, Pat, Bassem, and Ahmed for the great effort for the last year, working so hard to bring Takween Accelerator to light. Takween Accelerator is part of Yanhad project, which is a project designed for promoting civic engagement, employment, and entrepreneurship for youth in Iraq. This project is funded by the European Union delegation to Iraq and the Crisis and Support Center in the French Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The Yanhad project is composed of 3 main components, which are support for the students of Mosul and Ninawa universities, foster the youth civic engagement, and finally promote youth entrepreneurship and economic empowerment, which is why we are all here today. This component is being implemented with the partnership of the American University of Suleimaniya and the stations incubator of Baghdad and Mosul. I'm very excited to see the 12 startups who've been working non-stop to scale up their businesses and to reach this moment where they are all ready to pitch their ideas in front of pool of investors and possible future partners. Thank you all for having the time to be with us tonight, and I can't wait for more event to happen, but face-to-face maybe next time, to celebrate the success of those brave young entrepreneurs. And finally, to more about Expertise France work in Iraq, please check our social media, EF in Iraq, or visit our Expertise France website. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Nazreen. Next, I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to Pat Klein, who will be sharing with us, representing AUIS.
Thank you, Eileen. It is my pleasure to be with all of you and appreciate your attendance. 2 years ago today, actually, the initial proposal for what would become Takween Accelerator was submitted to the European Union. So this is quite an amazing anniversary for us to be publicly sharing this inaugural cohort with the public. We spent a lot of 2019 going back and forth working on the details, and I just want to take a moment to thank Dr. Bruce Ferguson and my colleagues Muhammad Ali and Dr. Rachel Gresk, who were invaluable in developing the idea, sharing their grant expertise, and helping us get to where we are today. I'd also like to thank our funders, of course, the European Union and the French Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs. Obviously, without their generous support and believing in this idea, we wouldn't be where we are today. Likewise, our implementing expertise, France, represented this evening by Nesreen, has been a great partner in helping us develop what you're about to see, and also lending their expertise. So getting from early 2020, when we officially got the grant after going through and working out in 2019, the project has kind of been a year-long sprint. So I'd just like to take a couple moments and share with you about that. You have met our accelerator director, Eileen, and you will hear from Bassem and he mentioned Ahmed Mufti, who is coordinating all of this and stays off camera quite often. But they have been a tremendous team. They started out on 3 different continents, as Eileen mentioned, across 10 hours of time zone difference, and put this together with a singular focus. And that focus was to create the best experience that growth stage entrepreneurs in Iraq could possibly have. And despite all of the difficulties and the challenges, that has remained the focus. And so, you know, they all started on June 1st of this year. So in 3 months, they put together a curriculum, recruited mentors and supporters, and created the brand that is now Takween, so that the world could know who we are. And I just want to say to them, well done, bravo, really appreciate the effort. I think the entrepreneurs that they worked with are the only ones who probably truly understand the work that they put in, and that should be valued. Likewise, I'd like to thank our other colleagues at AUIS, because there is an amazing team behind us who support what we do day in and day out, particularly our colleagues in communications, finance, purchasing, and legal. They have new experiences with all of the things that we're trying to do here, and they have been a tremendous support. And once again, we wouldn't be here without them. I'm going to conclude my remarks with the rightful stars of the show and talk a little bit about our wonderful entrepreneurs that from whom you will hear very briefly. On September 13th of this year, so almost 24 months after this all got started, they showed up at 9 o'clock in the morning, I think dragging a little bit, maybe not knowing what they were getting into, but willing to take a risk on a program they didn't know much about. And so we're really, really glad that they did, and they've been wonderful to work with. Anybody who has even a casual acquaintance with Iraq knows the troubles that it has faced, troubles and challenges in the past, and unfortunately are still going through. But the thing about entrepreneurs is that they believe, even if they do not say out loud, that tomorrow will be better than today, that 2 years from now will be better from a year from now. And these entrepreneurs have been the absolute embodiment of that. It's just an amazing, upbeat group of people who have who have really, really inspired us to keep going. So these folks from whom you will hear shortly, they're humble, they're thoughtful, they are incredibly hardworking and resilient, and I just want to acknowledge that. They don't often talk or ever talk about what they're trying to do for themselves or personal gain. They're completely focused on delivering services and products to their communities to make people's lives a little bit better. And whether that's in retail or healthcare or education or financial services, to name a few, you're going to get some exposure to the wonderful work that they are doing, once again, to provide these things that people in other places honestly take for granted. So in conclusion, it's been a tremendous joy, an honor and a privilege to help promote and support their efforts. We hope that you listening out there will do so as well once you hear more about them. And just from all of us, really heartfelt congratulations for all of their hard work. We salute the progress that they have made and will continue to make. We are here to stand by them. And I hope you in the audience enjoy this glimpse into the future of Iraq. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat. That was very, very nice. Thank you. Next, I'm happy. It is with great honor that I turn it over to Bassem. Bassem has worked very, very hard to deliver a program that the startups went through for the last 12 weeks. He worked very hard to deliver an excellent program, and there were no flaws. With that, I'll give it over to you,
Thank you,
Bassem.
Eileen, and thank you, Pat, and thank you, Ahmed, for the amazing team. And thanks for our judges, for our guests from Expertise France, and thanks for our founders for keeping with us for the past 3 months. Also, I would like to thank our mentors and our judges and our trainers and our colleagues from AUIS for supporting us from the day one. We might be a very small team of 4, but we actually have more than 50 people supporting us to reach this far. I'm gonna share a little bit with you about our program. As we targeted established and the growth stage startups, we aim to develop an agile and advanced program that accommodate the busy schedule that our founders have without compromising the quality of our program. We developed 12-week program, 48 lesson plans, totaled of 48 hours of training. We had 13 mentors, donated 63 hours from their time, and we had 72 hours one-to-one coaching. In total, we had 219 hours for the past 12 weeks, day after day with 100% participation. It was an amazing experience with all the amazing founders and their engagement. We discussed topics about growth hacking, innovation, content marketing, product market fit. We aim to work on the mindset more than just the education. We can see our founders through the program. They've been taking notes and they were implementing their learning about scaling with keeping the customer service. It's not just about opinion about your business, but it's about the metric, about the numbers. It's about being a long life learner and always thrive for knowledge and innovation. I would like here to give a shout out for our mentors from all over the world. They were with us in different time zones to help and support our entrepreneurs with their experience. As well, our trainers, they've been with us. Most of the sessions actually kept more than 2 hours, and they just kept going on and give more even after the sessions. So thank you all for being with us and supporting us today to deliver this program. And now I will leave you to hear from our founders and their amazing businesses.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed, co-founder of IoT Kids, the first company of its kind in Iraq where you can invest in your children's creativity. Have you guys noticed these days children becoming so addicted to smartphone, playing video games and browsing on social media all day long? Do you know that such addiction will lead to social disorder and have negative impact on their behavior Why don't we encourage our kids to use technology in the right way and invest in their time and creativity to build a better future for them and also for this country? To achieve that, we provide online courses for children in game design, coding, robotics, electronics, and artificial intelligence. Parents can subscribe to weekly or monthly subscriptions easily with their credit or debit card or with their mobile line credit. What makes us stand out against our competitors is that our programs cover a wide variety of technologies. Besides, all our trainers and our curriculums are certified. Due to the pandemic, people start to lean towards e-learning. Hence, the estimated market size in Iraq is about 400 million. We used to teach children in schools, but due to the pandemic, we had to pivot to online model. And we managed to train over 1,000 children and generate about 70,000 in revenue this year alone. With this model, we managed to decrease our burn rate and increase our profit margins. What helped us achieve that, besides strong marketing strategy, is that brand exposure. Our partnership with different companies like Zain and Simpedia, who help us conduct different local and global events and competition for children to participate. In order to implement our 2 year roadmap plan to expand regionally, we are aiming to raise 150,000 in funds to improve our platform and mobile app, hire additional trainers, and to achieve higher customer acquisitions. Since the foundation of IoT Kits back in 2016, we have been operating in 8 different cities in Iraq, and we managed to train over 8,000 children, and we won various local and international competitions. All these achievements were possible due to the great effort of Ali Tahir, Mohammed Azzawi, and me, Ahmed Dawood, aiming to take the new generation of Iraq to the next level. Also, with the help of our advisors like Ali Hilli from Zen Iraq and Dr. Jared, who was director at Johnson & Johnson. Here at IoT Kids, we have a strong belief is that if you want to develop a nation, then you get to start with children. Thank you very much, you guys.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Randi. I'm the founder of shopyourbrand.com. I recently completed my doctorate in digital economics in Paris with the goal to bring digitalization in worlds like Iraq. We started out with shopping brands for people, but soon I discovered something very close to my heart, and that was an enormous uniqueness in our local artisans and bazaar. But these artisans, they face challenges. There's no online distribution channel available specifically for these artisans, and also they lack an online commerce path and digital skills. Most selling is done individually on social media. That's why we came up with an online marketplace where artisans can sell their work to. First, to make money by having access to a larger customer reach, an academy to learn the skill through trainings, and of course to show culture of authentic local products. Our platform is a fast and easy place where you can pay cash on delivery or online. The concept is the people-powered economy with person-to-person commerce. Our customers come from 2 segments. First, there are the suppliers, and then we have the buyers, most young and aware of the online purchasing world. If we take a look at the e-commerce competitive landscape in Iraq, there are many, but when it comes to focusing on mainly artisans, there really aren't any. There's a large market of thousands of cultural small shops in the bazaar and local social media artisans that aren't using the power of e-commerce to grow their sales. And therefore, to make it easier for them, we established a go-to-market strategy of only $10 monthly shop subscription. So far, we have managed a revenue growth of 45% and a retention rate of 65%. The traction of our business has grown double in the past 2 years, where we managed hundreds of order requests. For the upcoming 3 years, we expect to expand to all regions in Iraq. With investment in our first round, we are projecting to reach a revenue growth of 300% in year 1 and 2 and double in year 3. Our ask is an initial round of $150,000. This is to grow a team of professionals, rebranding for our regional growth plan, and marketing and education plans. We believe that this particular time in Iraq, e-commerce is an economic turning point that will have a huge impact in Iraq with exceptional growth. It is catching up faster than we think. Right now, we are looking for 18 months financing to generate 580K in revenue. And we are familiar with this ecosystem. We've been invited around the world to introduce ourselves. Therefore, right now is the right time for us to grow big in this particular time in Iraq. We are a team of 3 with one vision. Sama, our communications and marketing, is an artist herself, and Radi, our sales executive with a business-driven background. Our vision is to get as many artisans from Iraq on board. We look forward for you to be part of this incredible emerging market. If you're an investor and are interested in us, you can contact us further. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, my name is Zahra. I'm an electrical engineer and I'm the founder of Fixit, your maintenance expert. In the past, I had leaking sink, the water was everywhere, and I was struggling to have a plumber to fix it. It was so hard to find someone, and at that moment I was thinking, oh God, why me? But actually it's not only me who's struggling, because when I did my research, I found out 90% of people, they had to struggle with this problem all the time. So no struggling anymore, because Fixit is here, which is the first application in Iraq to provide safe and fast maintenance services for home and buildings. From plumbing to electrician work, AC devices, doors and windows, and you can get creative and have a new paint or new decoration. We have 28 technicians to deliver all these services for you. And we had just add a new services for the businesses. So how it is work? 3 simple steps to request the service. You can upload an image and you can schedule it to fit your time, and you will have a price offer. And when you confirm it, it goes to the worker application. And we will give you notification and some information about the worker who's coming to your home. After all the service is done, you can rate us, and this is one of our strategy to guarantee the quality for you. We did our market research, and only in Sulaimani, people spend $11 million per month only for maintenance services. So our revenue generation is based on 2 resources. We take in commission from our workers for each service that they deliver, and we have subscription business model, which is for the businesses and big buildings. We are already working in Sulaimani, but we are planning to reach all Kurdistan in the next 2 years. Our big goal is to reach all Iraq in the future. We had 140 happy customers with 60% rotation rate, and we are receiving very good reviews and feedback from our customer. So we have the website for now. We are testing our mobile application. We will launch it soon. We ask for $100,000 to have 5% of the market share. We will spend this on growth, marketing, new feature development, and of course for the operation cost. If you believe that everybody deserves to have safe and perfect place to live in, help us to make it real.
Hi, I'm Abdallah Saleh, a co-founder of the Rescue Project, a program through which we effectively support young people get the most out of an extremely critical stage of their life, that being the 12th grade. In Iraq, if you want to study at college and dream about being a doctor or an engineer, you are required to go through an intensive national examination in the last year of your study at high school. The mark that you get on this exam dictates which university or college you get admitted to. Since it's on the national level, the competition is really tough. To put this into perspective, this means that a bright teenage girl, instead of studying in med school, can end up solving trigonometric equations as a construction engineer just because she has got 98 out of 100 instead of 99. Now, because the stakes are high and majority of students can't afford studying in private schools to have access to high quality education with experienced teachers, we jumped in with our solution 3 years ago. Rescue Project is an online educational platform through which we provide full year supplementary courses to senior high school students, enabling them to prepare for the national exam without leaving their living rooms. What makes us different begins with the fact that we are affordable. With only $40 per each course, students get access to excellent content from 7 top-notch instructors in the region who each have minimum of 16 years of experience. Plus, only on our platform, students can see the scientific experiments explained practically. This type of explanation is rare even in private schools. Finally, after getting feedbacks from our students, we just launched a testing system through which every student can evaluate their understandings of the 7 subjects by doing mock exams on our platform. How do we know that we are helping? Our students on average reported improving 12% cumulative marks last year. Secondly, 87% of our students say that they have been using Rescue Project as the main source for their preparations. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Rawa Ali from Mr. Erbil. So today I'll take you to the journey of Mr. Erbil, why existing and can be the leading brand. The main of this country is known as the Afandis because of the daily sharp suits. The issue was myself and friends, others, graduate students, we could barely find a made-to-measure service in a tailor shop with good professional skills. So that's why in 2015, myself and 3 friends from the same university, we came together to bring back the Afandi style. In 2019, we established a shop with a unique concept of having tailoring, ready-to-wear, barbershop, and coffee shop. We started with 1 tailor and now we have 5 tailors. So this is our product and services that we generate revenue out of it. We have been recognized by so many places in more than 30 countries. And this is our target market is the Iraqi market with 40 million people. And the B2C customer reach is that like graduate students, bridegroom, and especially customers with the age of 15 and 50, between 15 to 55. And we are also targeting B2B like NGOs and companies. From previous sales, we have only targeted 38% of the Iraqi market. Now our opportunity to target the rest of the 62% of the Iraqi market. And our customer reach is that through social media and hosting business events, and we do have a lot of cross customers between the concept, due to the unique concept that we have. We are planning to add more distribution channels like point of sales in different countries, and also shifting our online sale to website. And also we have been serving 295 customers until today for the made-to-measure service, and each customer minimum spending is $510. Our customer acquisition is too low, it's only $3, and the churn rate is fantastic, 40%. This is our financial, and 2019, that's why you can see a big jump. That's why this is where we opened the shop. 2020, we got COVID, we got affected by COVID, and 2020, 2021, and 2022, we will be doubling and tripling our revenue. How we do that? This is the growth strategy planning by investing more into the tailoring section and turning into a factory. By Q2, by hiring sales representatives, and so that by Q2 we will be signing 5 B2B contracts, and by Q4 we will launch our women's line and also sign 10 more contracts, B2B contracts. And that's why we are asking for 200,000 investment to go faster, scale the team further, develop our products and production line, and with a big marketing push in place. So this is the team. Besides all I mentioned from the previous slide, you are investing in this fantastic team. We have more than 30 years experience in finance, marketing, sales, and management. We are the force that you can rely on. Today, if you like to be part of this business, part of this success story, invest in us and win with us. Don't wait, contact us. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ran. I'm a dentist and co-founder of SmartMed, a first SaaS product for health sector in Iraq. As a medical doctor, every minute spent on administration is a loss from patient care time. In my clinic, I struggled for a long time to have one system that provides me with the solution that I need to run a modern practice and provide excellent healthcare for my patient, until I decided to do it by myself. SmartMed is a software as a service product for health sector that aims to digitize medical clinics, pharmacies, laboratories, and private hospitals through providing one solution that connects them all to each other while taking care of patients. Here are some of our features in SmartMed. We are providing a system for patient management, interfacing of AI to reduce admin tasks while taking medical records, electronic prescription, connection between medical facilities for sharing data, extracting data for scientific research, and tracking accurate revenue and inventory. What makes us unique from our competitors is that we are working in the medical sector, and we are providing a multi-form for different medical specialties. Our service is available in 3 languages, and we are cloud-based application that allows the customers to access anywhere, anytime using any device. Here is our revenue model for monthly subscription of our users. Market research shows that 70% of medical businesses in Iraq are not digitized. Therefore, our serviceable obtainable market is 400K in Suli and 2 million in Kurdistan region, while our total addressable market is 8 million in Iraq. Over the last 30 days, we came to agreement with Kaiwan Group, one of the leading companies in Kurdistan region and Iraq, to digitize their laboratories as our first deal across the country. Our KPI shows that a massive reduction in customer acquisition costs in the 2020 to only $4, while our gross margin remained an increase over 90% in the past 3 years, with a 98% of retention of our customers. Our revenue forecast shows that in the past 3 years, without any fund on investment, in 2020, we projected a much higher revenue, but due to COVID-19, we slowed down a little bit. However, between 2020 and 2021, we pursued a huge increase. With the ask today and your help, we will able to manage and increase our business, hire new people, and going into new market. Also, tripling our revenue in the upcoming years. Here's the team of SmartMed. We are looking for $100,000 to be invested in software development, marketing, expansion, and research. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Ahmed Khalidi, the co-founder of FAM Academy. Just weeks ago, the officials released a report that was found by many as shocking. Last year in Kurdistan region, 40 couples per day filed for divorce, and the divorce rate has increased by 42% over the past 8 years. Of course, this is not to mention thousands of other families that has no choice other than enduring and satisfying relationships, which we ourselves were honestly there someday. Me and Xiao, my wife, married 7 years ago with a dream of having a happy marriage. But guess what? We found ourselves in a conflicted relationship. Like the majority, we were lacking skills and mindset needed for building a healthy marriage. But it was all until the day we decided to make our family first. We put our engineering diploma aside and started studying family dynamics, which was the beginning of a journey that transformed our life and the life of many other families. And that's the reason we are so dedicated to creating practical and empowering solutions. Now, FAM is disrupting the status quo of traditional family counseling by giving both mindset and skills that are neither taught in schools nor taught by our parents. Coming to the generating of revenue, we generate revenue through 2 main streams: counseling sessions and course subscriptions, which are delivered both online and in person. And it was great to see our revenue growing during pandemic due to our online courses. Now, if you take a look at the market size, the market opportunity only in Kurdistan region is about 64 million. And the total addressable market, which includes the whole Iraq, is estimated to be 340 million. And here are our revenue forecasts for the upcoming years. With our new subscription model and expansion strategies, we are anticipating to hit 650K by the end of 2024. And of course, without the dedication and passion of our small team, none of this would be achieved. Now, for the sake of helping more marriages succeed, we are looking for 75,000 to be used in product development and bringing in new specialties and of course, increasing our visibility. By joining us in our journey, you take the opportunity to make a difference. So don't miss this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Hello, my name is Abdurrahman Bakir. I am the founder and CEO of Cohort. Cohort is the first and only cryptocurrency exchange in Iraq, We enable people and businesses to buy and sell cryptocurrency in Iraq in the fastest and most convenient way. Before Coin, there was not a single cryptocurrency exchange in Iraq. You could not buy or sell cryptocurrency here. People had to buy abroad and pay higher fees. The process was also slow and risky due to scammers. We give people and companies in Iraq simple, safe, and convenient access to crypto. Through us, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies within minutes. And through our partnership with the Hawala Money Transfer Network in Iraq, we operate in every city, town, and province in Iraq. So this is how it works. When a client wants to buy or sell, this is what they have to do. First, they call one of our numbers to make the order. Second, they deposit cash in a local Hawala transfer office. Third, they receive the crypto in their wallet. And this whole process usually takes less than 5 minutes. Our business model is as follows. We execute both buy and sell orders. We charge between 1 to 5% on both order types, and we aim to raise the volume of transactions and lower the margins in the long term. This is what we have achieved through our business model so far. This chart shows our monthly transaction volume between November 2019 to November 2020. We had an incredible 45% month-over-month average increase in transaction volume for a consecutive 12 months. And this is the team leading Coin. I am the CEO and the founder. Shadi is our Chief Operations Officer and Sales Manager in Iraq. Mahmoud is our CFO and Executive Assistant. Mahnaz is our Administrative Assistant. And Shwan is the Manager for Marketing and Research. Last but not least, our success has been featured on NASDAQ website, CoinDesk, Live Bitcoin News, and Yahoo News, among many others. Thank you very much, and you can always reach out to us at info@courtcoin.co.uk.
Hi, I'm Yusuf, co-founder of Takween. Shopping in Iraq is difficult. In Mosul, for example, where we started, sometimes it takes you 2 hours to get to the nearest store. And if that store doesn't have what you want, then you will have to go to another store. But what about online shopping? It is mostly done over social media. And there is always the big concern about intercity shipping. It can be slow, expensive, and unreliable, which leads to higher percentage of order cancellation. And you wouldn't get reliable warranties on the products that you buy because suppliers are based in different cities, and you would find yourself limited to the only small size items. And if you order during a COVID-19 lockdown, it may take up to 20 days to receive your order. And here is why the Takween comes in handy. It is your marketplace where you search the app for your item that is available in your city. In Mosul, we have the choice over 8,000 items you can choose from. You simply choose which item you want, which color you want, which size you want. It is simple, easy, and seamless. But what's really special about the Takween is that we are dealing with local suppliers in the area that we are dealing in. Each city will have its own products and services, and therefore you will get reliable warranties on the products that you buy, and those are provided by our suppliers. And since we are mainly using our suppliers' warehouses, we can grow city by city without affecting our current operations, and we can sell different size items more efficiently. And because of all these factors, we can deliver more competitive and reduce the prices, including a very fast and reliable delivery service. The Takween had won a couple of prestigious awards in Iraq, and also we have been featured by the main media agencies in Mosul. The Takween is the first tech startup in Mosul. We started in this context where over 80% of the infrastructure was completely wiped out. We did it because our people needed such a service, and also we were preparing and testing for bigger markets like Erbil in Kurdistan, and we feel confident about this, and here's why. During this year, our GMV has grown by over 30%, and also the number of sold items had increased by almost 80% compared to the last year. And the percentage of repeat customers has risen from 41% in 2019 to 51% in this year. And it is always good to see that our customer acquisition cost is dropping. Our awesome team Amina Adel, she's our product listing specialist, and she has 2 years of experience in sales and customer service. Mohammed Maher, he's a software engineer with over 6 years of experience in software development, and also he graduated top on his class. Hazem Raad, he's our operations manager, and he has combined 5 years of combined experience in customer service and order fulfillment. I'm Yusuf, I'm a software engineer with over 6 years of experience in software development, also graduated top on my class. And before that, I was working in and sometimes managing family business since I was a teenager.
Hello everyone, I'm happy to be here. My name is Zana, founder of OneConnect. I have worked as a business owner and marketing professional for the past 5 years. I had a problem where there was no tool to engage with my team to create high quality content, manage tasks, and communicate in one place. So I would waste hours every week jumping from using one tool to another just to get one social media post done for our client. Unfortunately, this is how marketers' desktop looks like nowadays. It's a real suffer to use over complex technologies, language barriers, and overall number of tools needed to organize their work on a daily basis. OneConnect solves all of these problems through one centralized marketing management tool. Through OneConnect, you can add and communicate with your team without missing any information. You can assign and work on tasks with your colleagues and see the progress. Your team can collaborate on making high quality content for social media, then schedule or publish it directly to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube. This is all done through one centralized web app that saves you time and reduces chaos. We are targeting local and regional businesses such as NGOs, media agencies, governmental entities, and tech startups. We provide the users with a free trial for 2 weeks and enable them to invite their teams, which helps with our customer acquisition. Our business model is very simple. We get paid for monthly subscriptions. We launched our product 2 months ago, and now we have 8 companies on board. And we are expecting to have 20 more pilot customers in the next month. During the last 2 months, our customers created around 250 tasks and published 400 social media posts through OneConnect. We are expecting this number to be doubled in December. All this, and we haven't even started implementing our marketing strategy. We just started, and we expect to have $5,000 as revenue by the end of 2020, and our target is to reach $1,200,000 by 2024. This is our great team. We have 7 years of experience in business development and marketing. We are asking for $100,000 investment to acquire new customers, provide better customer service, and further product development. Why now? It's because we are the first social media management tool from the MENA region, and globally marketing tools are the second most growing businesses according to Bellfire. And there is a huge market opportunity for this business to grow. And lastly, you will be the first investor in this business. OneConnect reduces chaos and help marketing management to be accomplished easier. Thank you so much.
Hello, good day to you all. I am Pelin, the founder of Pelin's Organic. I am passionate about bringing healthy, delicious food products to everyone. What we make is from healthy snacks and sweets to nutrition bars. Our every product is fresh and is without preservatives, supplements, or any types of chemically grown ingredients. I started back in 2016 when I was trying to lose weight. My major problem was not having enough healthy products, resources in Iraq. I thought, why not start making these bars and snacks for myself at home? They helped me tremendously to stay in shape and have a better energy. At this time, I was already sharing my inspired meals on Instagram, became a food blogger, if you say. That is when I noticed daily I would get questions where to find healthy products that actually tasted good and could be trusted. By this time, I did some research and decided to sell them online. Why we are unique? The recipes are our own, and we use methods that cannot be copied by any other. Every ingredient we use is picked fresh and carefully. With us, you will no longer feel the guilt to enjoy fantastic sweets and snacks. You will have greater energy, therefore, you will feel your best physically and mentally. Most of our customers are female who care about their health, wellness, and good quality food products. Frankly, anyone who enjoys good food. Our growth from sharing healthy food recipes on Instagram to a live website that you can order directly from to right now selling at the largest company in the Middle East, that is Carrefour. We have our own labeled fridge there that has all types of our products. At this moment, our margin is from 45% to 70%. And first half year, we start at the hook, and second half, we are expanding to other cities, starting with Arbil. As you can see, our revenue starts high in Arbil because now most of our customers are from there and they already know about us. We are a team of three, myself, the founder, and the recipe developer, and two other incredible females, our nutritionist, Dr. Halat, and our website designer and developer, Madian. These past 2 years, we have been making time to really understand the market and choose the best products. Right now, we are ready for your investment. First, we are looking for someone who has great network in this market. And then we are asking for $100,000 to hire more staff to help us and getting more professional equipment to produce larger quantity faster daily. We are growing fast as skyrockets now, and it's only going to explode from here. Our plan is to open first chain of health and wellness food product shop in Kurdistan region, and within 5 years open branches across Iraq, and to have partnership with big companies across the Middle East. Only way for us is up. If you want to go beyond, then buckle up because we are reaching for the stars. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Sazan and I'm the founder of the workshop. We like to refer to ourselves as your success experts. The biggest issue the Kurdish and Iraqi youth society face today is the massive gap in the education system that does not prepare youth for the marketplace or even for their life. Just imagine the thousands of youth that graduate every year without the basic and fundamental life skills for both their life and job opportunities. Our solution is simple and straightforward. The workshop conducts online trainings to help the growth and skills of young people in order to excel in getting a job, maintaining a job, and reaching their full potential. All this from the comfort of their own home in fun, interactive online learning sessions. I'm a PhD candidate in education and I specialize in facilitating workshops and creating training manuals for youth. My journey in education began in 2009 in giving life skills trainings for high school girls in colleges across Kurdistan. We provide a wide array of workshops ranging from 2 hours to 1 month long training programs. How do we know we're doing great? 88% of our customers say they walk out of the workshop and they actually use what they learn in their day-to-day lives. 90% said they would recommend the workshop to their friends. How do we compare to our competitors? We're very cost effective. We provide workshops that our competitors don't even provide, and we're not lecture-based. It's workshops. The core idea is that it's interactive and active learning. And we understand our customers well. You don't even need to have a bank account to take part in a workshop. Simply, you can transfer credit from your phone. What next? We are extremely excited for 2021. The workshop is working with international organization to create the first online application for training and workshops and provide job opportunities as well for young people. A one-stop place for receiving it all. My vision for the workshop in 10 years is to be the #1 stop for youth in Iraq and the Middle East to gain life skills and reach their full potential. And that way, we have become every young person's success expert.
Well, I hope you can agree with me that that was pretty amazing to see all of those wonderful founders doing such good hard work in Iraq. I hope you're just as impressed as we are. I just couldn't stop smiling and clapping for them in my room all by myself. So what I'd like to talk a little bit about before we tell you who the winners are is how we made that decision. So we had the judges rubric where they scored them across a ranking of 1 to 7 across all of these different categories around the problem and solution. Were they innovative? Did they use technology? How big was the market size? What was their growth opportunity? Who are their competitors? What's the value prop? Could they describe their revenue history and their forecast? Did they have metrics and KPIs, and was the team the right fit? So once we had the judges compile all of that data, we compiled it with our data because we also wanted to take into consideration that these founders had just spent 12 weeks with us. So we wanted to look at what they were doing with us and how much they got done and what their plans are. So we required all of them to turn in a progress report to tell us what they accomplished over the last 3 months, just to see how agile they were in what they could implement as they were learning. And we also required them to turn in a 6-month roadmap to tell us what they're going to do next over the next 6 months, what those activities will be and what those estimated costs would be. So together with those, we were able to come up with a formula. And thanks to Pat, our mathematician, he went ahead and created this awesome spreadsheet where we could put all the numbers in and it produced the results for us. So what happened was we found that we had 5 clustered at the top, very close, and the rest are all very good and right on the edge. And so the founders kept asking us, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? We have $70,000 and we didn't want to say, we're just going to have 1, 2, 3. We wanted the flexibility to do something a little bit different just in case we saw anything. And that's exactly what happened. So what we did is we made some decisions, and now we're going to have Mufti turn on the slide to recording to show us who the winners are. Well, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I hope that you truly enjoyed going through that experience with us. We had so much fun with these founders. We've spent a ton of time with them. We really got to know them. We never got to be in the same room together, but we spent many, many hours face to face on the screen and just really enjoyed that opportunity to get to know them. They're all solid. They're all good. They all have customers. They all have revenue. They're all doing really, really well. And between them, if we are able to help them get some additional investing, so any of you out there who are interested in helping them out, they have been predicted that they'll be able to create 29 new jobs in the coming 6 months in Iraq with a little bit of help and investment from everyone that we can reach out to. There's a great investment opportunity in any one of these companies. You can reach out to them directly, or you can reach out to us. I'll put our email address up so you can reach out to us. We're all over social media. You can find Takween on every social media platform. We will have another cohort in March. very, very soon. And those applications will open in January. So if you know any startups that are tech enabled and they have some revenue and some customers and they are based, please let them know about the Takween Accelerator. We would love to meet them. If you have any questions at all, or you would like to meet any one of these founders, please reach out to us either at this email address or on any of our social media platforms. It's been a real pleasure to spend this evening with you, and I'm very, very excited for all of these startups to see what they're going to do over the next 6 months and year to 2 years. I'm moving to Iraq tomorrow morning, so I'll get to see many of them in person and spend the next year with them, and I'm really looking forward to that as well. With that, we're going to wrap for this evening. Thank you all for coming and supporting us. It's been a pleasure.